Hello and welcome to this video playing MWeston. That's a frequent opponent. I think I always look about and there's no name and I'm always curious. Okay, anyway, we have an English opening here with Queen C2. And it's a little bit like a Nimzo, but white hasn't played D4. That can have its pluses and minuses. One plus definitely is that my center is pretty flexible. And sometimes you can play it without the D pawn ever moving. Okay, I'll just develop here. Haven't castled yet, that could be interesting. Okay. I think he wants to go E4. Okay, let's have a look at this and then play B4 next. It's interesting in this position to play the move E4. Simply block the whole thing. But I wonder, okay, E4 is not really a threat from... No, it's not a threat. D5 sometimes can be an idea. B5, there's D5, yeah. Okay, I don't want to play E3, E4, that's very, I know, very stodgy looking. Want a bit of dynamism at least. Playing E4 with white can be an idea if I have even more space. Whoa. Okay, that looks nice, right? Isn't that a nice position? Rook D1. Let's see. Well, looks like a very nice looking diagonal there. Knight G5 and Bishop F3 looks good. Or am I rushing things? It's difficult. I mean, the knight on G5 is kind of unprotected, but he can hardly move his knight. With this pressure. Oh wow. A6. Okay. Bishop F3 and then wow. The move knight E4 is funny. Knight takes as mate on G7 and queen takes as bishop F3. That's a funny move. Bishop F3, king H. That works, right? Funny move. The big thing is that D6 is hanging. Maybe he can go D5, by the way. Maybe he can go D5. Just losing a pawn, no. I hope I'm not miscalculating. Such a flashy move and then it isn't working for some reason. But it doesn't seem to, at least fail to something simple. Okay, so where to go? Well, yeah, it's not so easy. Bishop E6 will actually attack my C4 pawn. Maybe I have to play this in an aggressive fashion. If he takes it, that's a pin that he probably cannot stand. Bishop C1 should win stuff, I think. And probably threatening h3, knight h6, g4, something like that. Yeah, h3 is a threat, I guess. Can never move his knight on him from f6. This is really important. Always mate on g7. Yeah, I can go e4 here even. Yeah. All based on the diagonal. I saw this idea even without bishop f5. I just saw the idea, and now it looks even more powerful. Okay, bishop d5. Yeah, cannot take it. And now h3. Let's push everything back now. Wow, what a nice position. Also with the pawns, yeah, a6, b5 and so on. Black can hardly move any piece. Very nice.
Check.
Okay, unfortunately I cannot decide it directly, but like rook e8, yeah, that is not possible. But he has a hard time here to move anything. A rook e7 now is flashy, but also strong, I think. Yeah, I really hope the engine.
Black resigns.
I hope the engine doesn't find any refutation of this, because it looked like really nice. Looked like a really nice game. Yeah, here I like my position. It looks like good space advantage. I was surprised that he just went back, but yeah, it looks fairly solid. I was just thinking he would go a5 here, to be honest, just to block the whole thing here. I was thinking that white maybe has a slight edge with the bishop pair, but nothing great. I was surprised that he allowed that. It's still okay, actually. The engine gives this now, Stockfish. Okay, that makes an awful lot of sense. Yeah, just to try to trade these pawns. Yeah, it looks good. I went here, and this is getting tricky. Knight g5. Yeah, and now this was very surprising that he went back. This, and the engine wants to go bishop f3 and not knight e4. Okay, the computer. Okay, I see. The computer gives this line: takes, queen here, takes, and now knight e5 with this idea. c4 hangs, and this is potential. Okay, yeah, this is not easy. If I go here, for example, there is this and cannot protect it. This is the best move. I'm not sure. That would have been still difficult. Yeah, white should win, but this is still work. Okay, now I've taken this. f4. That's a okay. Computer wants to do this.
Check.
Of course, I didn't see that. Okay, but that also seems to be pretty good for white. Yeah, here. Yeah, but am I winning? This is another thing. Not sure. Stockfish loves my position, 1.2, but yeah, I'm probably invading somehow, but those can, oops, sorry, b5 and a6 can easily drop. Not sure. Okay, this, and now I should be in very good shape. Rook e1, e4 is powerful. Going back. Yeah, just
check,
pushing forward. No, rook c7. I could barely move. Okay, that was a nice game. I think he should have tried to, I think, avoid this clamp here on the queen side. It got very tricky to play after that was established, and then there were some tactical issues. Okay, well, thanks for watching.